If you haven't been lucky enough to play River's Edge, we have one piece of advice. Don't forget your camera.
I'll tell you, when you first drive up in our parking lot and look at the clubhouse, which overlooks the Shallotte River, it's breathtaking. I don't take for granted a single day that I come here at the beauty of the golf course. Like I said, the first time here you're going to be caught up in the beauty and the surroundings, but it's a great golf course. It's difficult if you've never played it, simply because you just don't know where to hit the ball. So if you can come play us and play with one of our members, that's great. So we look forward to having you here.
Located between Myrtle Beach, South Carolina and Wilmington, North Carolina, River's Edge boasts stunning views, elevation changes, and freshwater lakes that just might offer up a challenge or two.
Actually, on the course you have holes number 16, 17, and 18, and then hole number 9. The water comes into play. It runs parallel to each one of the holes. But on the other on the other holes on the course, the water doesn't come into effect. Hole 16 is a par 4. It's a little dog leg left to right. You don't necessarily have to hit a driver. If you do hit a driver and hit it a little bit too far to the right, you're going to actually be in the marsh, which is out on the Shallotte River. Fairway wood, even a hybrid, just try to hit the ball out in the middle of the fairway. You'll have about 150 in. The green slopes from left to right. It's narrow. It's very deep. Par 4, very good hole, not very long, but very, very difficult hole. Hole number 17 is a par 5. For the big hitters, you can reach it in 2. The smart play is just go ahead and hit your tee shot and hit a little layup shot 100, 125 yards out. There is a live oak tree which guards the right front part of that green. When the pin's tucked behind that tree, it makes it very difficult. So you actually want to make sure that your second shot is out to the left so you'll have a straight shot into the green. Very good hole. Number 18, par 4, pretty much straight on, just a little bit back to the right a little bit. If you try to cut too much off on the tee shot, you're probably not going to clear the marsh. So you can hit a driver, just try to keep the ball in the center of the fairway. You don't want to go left because it's out of bounds to the left. Smart play is just hit a fairway wood in the middle. You'll have 100, 125 yards into the green, which is surrounded by bunkers and mounds. Very good hole. Hole number 9 is our signature hole here. It's par 5. We have comments about that one hole all the time about, number 1, how difficult it is. The way I say to play it is you just need to come back and play the golf course more than one time, and that way you'll get used to hitting your shots. But you have to be very precise off the tee. It's a very narrow landing area. The wind is usually in your face, which makes it a little more difficult. You're going to want to hit your tee shot out. Now, what makes this hole very unique, it is surrounded by the marsh. The green is very, very narrow. The landing area, you pretty much don't want to go for the green because the ball has a tendency not to stay on the green. So you'll want to hit your second shot out into the fairway, which is about 25, 30 yards wide, and then you have a straight shot into the green. But like I said, it's our signature hole, and people comment about that hole all the time. If you've never played River's Edge, you just need to come and play at our facility, and it's well worth your visit. People want to know how to play that hole, and it's we get comments all the time about how many golf balls are lost in that marsh. But you just get, like I said, the first time that I was here, I got caught up in the beauty of the facility. It's awesome. The staff here is wonderful. Just a great place to come and play.
At this point, you should be grabbing your clubs and heading out the door, but here's something that players might not expect at River's Edge.
How good our greens are compared to a lot of the other greens in the area. Actually, the type grass we have is Seaside Paspalum. It was put in the summer of 2009. It was actually planted by seed. It's very heat tolerant. You can water it with brackish water. So this past summer we had no problems with our greens. They're actually in fantastic shape.
From the greens to the views to the staff, just make sure you're prepared for a day of golf crafted by the king himself, Arnold Palmer.
If you've never been to River's Edge, when you first get here, the way you're greeted from our bag attendants is phenomenal. From the inside staff, to our food and beverage, to our starters and rangers. We try to make this a truly great golfing experience. We want you to be happy. We want you to have fun. And that's what we try to do to set us apart from all the other courses in the area.
Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.